or do anything, and there are no limits, what do you want? Listen, let me read that again. Now that you know you can have, be, or do anything, and there are no limits, ladies and gentlemen, there's no limits. What do you want? The limits are placed on it by you. You limited yourself based on the things that people put in you long before you even realized what's going on. Those are your limits, given by others. Take those limits off and see how great you are. You're running with shackled weights. You can't go nowhere. Asking is the first step in the creative process. Boom. Have you asked the universe today what you want? Have you told the universe? Not asked. Have you told them? If not, so think about this. This is by Joe Vitale. This is really fun. It's like having the universe as your catalog, like a catalog book. You're reading through, you're flipping through it, looking at, ooh, look at that, honey. We need to get the blue cups with the matching chair. You know, it's a catalog, right? It says you flip through it and say, I'd like to have this experience, and I'd like to have that product, and I'd like to have a person like that. It is you placing your order with the universe, and it's really that easy. So, ladies, if you're placing your order like you're at McDonald's, let me get a fry. The thing is, and they're going to go into this later, but when you place that order for a fry at McDonald's, if they gave you a cookie, you would be upset because you go in there with the expectation of getting fries. So why is it that in your life, when you ask for something from the universe, you don't expect it to happen? You don't allow it to happen. Let me keep reading here. So Joe Vitale's part's over, right? It says you do not have to ask over and over again. Just like if you order fries, you don't have to ask over and over again. Just ask once. It is exactly like placing an order from a catalog or a restaurant. You don't have to place an order and then doubt the order has been received. So place it again, and then again, and then again. You order once. It is the same as the creative process. Step one is simply getting clear about what you want. As you get clear in your mind, you have asked. Step two is believe. Believe that it's already yours. Believe that it is believing is unseen. You must first believe that you have received. You must know that what you want is yours the moment you ask. When you ask for those french fries, you know that they are yours. When you ask for that couch that you order and you put your credit card in, you place an order, you know that it's yours, and you expect it to be there. If you had placed an order from a catalog, you would relax, knowing you were going to receive what you ordered and then get on with your life, ladies and gentlemen. So, in the moment you ask and believe and know you have already have it and you've seen it in the unseen, the entire universe shifts it to bring it to you. You must act, speak, think as though you've received it now. Are you asking like you received it now? Man, I'm so hungry. I can't wait for those fries. You didn't say, man, I'm so hungry. I wish those fries would hurry up and get here because I'm not sure if they're going to be here or not. No, you expect the fries to be there. If you place an order in a catalog, you expect to be there, right? So the universe is a mirror. So hold on. The universe is a mirror. And the law of attraction is mirroring back your dominant thoughts. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is so big. Now, watch this. If your thoughts contain noticing you don't have it yet, you will continue to attract not having it. My personal experience is that's why in here I'm talking about the love of my life, right? Because I'm noticing that I don't have it yet. So as I keep saying I don't have a girlfriend, or I keep saying this, that, and the other, the universe, okay, he doesn't have a girlfriend. Keep bringing more non-girlfriends around. That's big, right? Because if it's a mirror and it's giving me my dominant thoughts, and my dominant thoughts are consistently about not having, then I will continuously not have. See, here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. You must believe you already have it. You must believe you have received it. You have to emit the feeling, frequency of having received it to bring those pictures back to your life. It's all yours, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. When you book a vacation, order a brand new car, or build a house, you know those things are yours. You wouldn't go and book another vacation for the same time or purchase another car or house. Ladies and gentlemen, you think about those things as you put it out in the universe as if it is yours. So we have to start looking at life. When we ask for things in life, we have to start looking at life as if it will be there when we're ready. When the time comes, it will arrive, right? So claim the things you want by feeling and believing they are yours. That the law of attraction will powerfully move all circumstances, people, and events for you to receive. How do you get yourself to believing? Start make-believing. Like a child, they say make-believe. The genie responding to your predominant thoughts. Ladies and gentlemen, think about that. If the genie is responding to your predominant thoughts and what you're asking for, then if you're not asking for anything or your predominant thoughts are negative, why are you thinking you're going to get something? This is huge. This is why I say I couldn't get very far in the book today. Um, your belief that you have it and your underlying faith that it will receive it is your greatest power. When you begin to receive, get ready and watch the magic begin. This is huge. Jack Canfield, this is a big one right here. You ready for this? Most of us have never allowed ourselves to want what we truly want because we can't see how we're going to manifest it. You don't need to know, and this is by Joe Vitale, you do not need to know how it's going to come about. You don't need to know how the universe will arrange itself. Now we're going to get into some power. That was powerful before, but watch this. How it will happen, how the universe will bring it to us, is not your concern or your job. Listen, there's too many people out there that trying to put their hands on everything and trying to make it happen for yourself. The problem is, ladies and gentlemen, it's not your job to create it for you. You ask for it, you believe it's yours, and then you don't do anything else. It's not, see, here, okay, here's why. Here we go. Allow the universe to do it for you. So here we go. When you are trying to work out how it will happen, you are emitting a frequency that contains a lack of faith. So we talk about that the genie grants your thoughts, right? So if you ask the genie for anything, let's say you ask the genie for whatever, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, how am I going to do that? The genie is, if he's granting your wishes, he is not going to grant the thought of what you wanted, but he's going to grant the thought of what's going on. You're emitting a frequency that contains lack of faith. When you ask a genie for something in any movie, the genie gives you what you asked for because you asked for it. Okay? So that you do not believe that you already have it. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a song, if you've ever been to a black church that says, I turned it over to the Lord and he worked it out. Oh yeah, Jesus will work it out. You know, that's my jam. That's one of my favorite songs. I was jamming that this morning. About 11 minutes of it. What is Get It? I got back home. Kept on singing. Anyway, so the reason I bring that up is because we believe that God and the universe, whatever you decide to look at, right, will work it out. It doesn't say I gave it over to the Lord, then I tried to do it myself. No. It says I gave it over to the Lord and he worked it out. I gave it over to the genie and he worked it out. Instead of I gave it over to the genie and then DeMarcus decided that he wanted to do it himself, so he had to make, no. You ask for it and it makes its way to you when it knows you have belief and faith in it in the first place. You don't know you have, but you don't know how, ladies and gentlemen, it's by Bob Proctor, it will be shown to you. You will attract the way. It doesn't say make the way, it says you will attract the way. Now here's one of the last things I really want to talk about here. It's about Lisa Nichols. And she said, most of the time, when we don't see the things that we've requested, we get frustrated. We get disappointed. And we begin to be doubtful. The doubt brings a feeling of disappointment. That doubt and shift. Take that doubt and shift it. Recognize that feeling and replace it with a feeling of unwavering faith that I know it's on its way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reason that that's so important is because if we ask the genie for something, we ask God for something, we believe it's possible before it arrives. And I'm going to go ahead and put the quote back up on the screen. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want. Ladies and gentlemen, don't doubt that it's going to be yours. Always think it's going to be yours. Don't worry about anything else and watch it all work out for you. It's the secret. It's in religion. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's in religion. It's in the secret. It's in every book that you possibly think of if you read it. As a Man Thinketh, Think and Grow Rich. What else we have? Oh, I got the Bible right here. We got all the books. Just look at, they're all here. Holy Bible. We've got As a Man Thinketh. This is my Bible book when I was a kid. We got this. All these books say the same thing. Believe, ask, and then believe, and watch it happen. So the question is, ladies and gentlemen, are you willing to take your hands off of it and let it be, or are you going to keep your hands on it and doubt it? I guarantee you, if you continue to keep your hands on it and doubt it, it will never come true. And that's all I have for you today, ladies and gentlemen. You want to build a legacy? Start thinking about a legacy. This is your homework for today. Create that list. It starts off, I was so happy and grateful now that, and then go into your information and write